Hello. I am streaming again today, although probably just a short one, because I am currently at war with fleas. They are the bane of my existence. Plus, somebody's got a birthday today. So, war and celebrations all around. Ugh. Let's see. One nice thing that happened off stream is that I got Fischl to Friendship 10. Where's Fischl? There you are. Now only one character is left, Lynette. I'm still waiting for the next husbando. What have I just done?
Conditions for victory now.
I did not mean to do that. That's okay, though. I have lots of resources saved up anyway. Oh, let's see here. What was I doing? Oh, right. Probably the summer event. Let me go. There we go. Let's take a look at that summer event. I know it doesn't have that much time left. I already finished up this one. Okay, yeah, this one's got a bit under 2 weeks. So let's go to... Oh, but everything should be unlocked now. I think. Which one do I need to... Okay. This must be where I'm stuck. Let's go to Simulanka, shall we? Probably play for about an hour today. I think an hour is good. Alright, so I need to go to the Sky Ladder. Oh, isn't this that one quest that I had ignored in favor of following a side quest? Okay, that was disorienting.
Somebody, please! Over there! Somebody needs our help!
Alright, Nilo, whatever you say.
Help me! Help! Goddess of prophecy above, would you kind souls please help us?
What happened here? Why are you all suspended in midair?
I mean, being stuck in midair still beats falling to the ground and being smashed into a pile of blocks, but... I told him to be careful, but... No. Never mind. Now's not the time for that. My good friends, could I trouble you to turn the clockwork key over there? I'll explain everything in a bit.
I've become intimately acquainted with the clockwork keys. I probably know more about them than you at this point. A little further back. Okay, is this okay? I feel like they're gonna make me watch the accident, because this is supposed to be your first time seeing this. Wait, how do I make it pause? Or do I need to, like, put something here? Oh, right, it's this thing. Okay. Alright, let's do this. There we go. Now it's all good. I'm getting old while waiting for this.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
What happened there? It almost seemed like we turned back time.
I take it this is your first time witnessing the power of the Goddess of Prophecy, then? If so, I can see why you might think that. Basically, this is a gift bestowed upon Constellation Metropole by the Goddess of Prophecy, who rules over the natural course of all things. It helps those who have deviated from their proper path to get back on track.
proper path? Do you mean everything that happens in the Metropole has been planned out since the very beginning?
Why are you saying that as if it's a bad thing?
You're not explaining it clearly. Here, allow me. Of course, all the residents of the Metropole have the freedom to live their own lives. For instance, whether I use olive oil or sesame oil in my morning skincare routine is entirely my choice.
Hmm.
But whenever something disastrous is about to happen, like when I almost got turned into a pile of rubble just now, the goddess's magic will activate in the world around us.
So, in other words, it's kind of protection magic? To keep people alive?
You could say that. There are other situations in which it activates too, but that's basically correct.
Just for Korichi. She knew that they were blockheads. Ugh, I feel dirty just saying that.
Well, in any case, we're glad no one's hurt.
Are you heading to the Constellation Metropole?
Yep. Do you know where we can find the Gear Sky ladder?
Oh, it's just that platform up ahead. The one with the key sticking out.
That thing? Are you sure?
Yep, that's the one. Pretty much everything in the Metropole runs on tracks and gears. The goddess of prophecy watches over it all.
Paimon sounded so judgmental.
Which is to say, all the tracks are fixed. If a machine is set up to move forwards, it'll never move in reverse.
This reminds Paimon a lot of Fontaine's clockwork toys.
You mean, like those music boxes with dancing figures? I think I've seen one or two from the merchants in Sumeru.
Yeah, exactly like that. Anyway, sounds like it's not gonna suddenly fall out of the sky, so Paimon's okay now. Should we get going?
Okay.
One man's stone is
I
another
believe
man's gem.
the chests here don't count for the adventure book. Yep, they don't count. That is a nice angle. Thank you for that.
Oh, what a bustling city! This place is fit for a king!
Our next step is to get to the top of the Metropole and ask the goddess of prophecy for guidance. If there is a king in that castle, I sure hope he won't get mad at us for trespassing.
Make way for the king!
Oh, darn, we jinxed it. Oh, no. Did he overhear us talking about us sneaking into his castle? Paimon hopes he's not mad.
Silence! The one who shall soon stand before you is the ruler of Constellation Metropole, the one who descended after a meteor shower, and the protector of order and all the stars in the sky.
That's a long list of titles.
I bid ye welcome, guests from afar. Long have I heard of your grand deeds, O fairy, who restored the lifeblood of the forest. O hero, who,
That was not an amused look.
Hold your foul tongue! How dare you utter Her Majesty's name?
Nice one, partner. Spectacular improvisation skills. I'd expect no less from you. All right. You can relax now. Allow me to make some introductions. This is the Traveler, and his trusty companion, Paimon.
You are personal friends with Her Majesty the King? Please, forgive our grievous mistake. We had no idea.
All right. The welcome ceremony is over. Everyone back to your stations. I will personally treat our guests to some royal hospitality.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come on, I've already sent them off. So, anyway, how did you guys get here?
We were gonna ask you the same thing! Also, how are you already king of this nation? And where did you get a crown? Oh, wait, don't say it! You just woke up like this, right?
Sounds like you've answered your own question. But before I woke up, I heard a voice say to me, "You are the king of Constellation Metropole. Now go forth and save your city."
A similar thing happened to me.
Oh, yeah, sorry. You must be the fairy of the Forest of Blessings, right?
This is Nilu, a friend that we made during our time in Sumeru.
Nice to meet you, Miss Nilu. I'm Navia, the president of Spina di Rosula. If you ever get the chance to go to Fontaine, make sure you come and visit me. I'm based in Poisson.
Seems like you're taking this all in stride. Aren't you nervous about getting stuck here and never being able to get back home?
Why would I be worried about that? We've faced much bigger problems than this before, and we always pull through. This should be a piece of cake.
Yeah, definitely, Doomsday Flood is higher up on the chopping board.
Besides, life's always full of surprises. You gotta learn to just enjoy it.
That sounds like a great outlook on life. You have a very optimistic spirit.
Thanks, I'll take that. Honestly, though, it also puts me at ease to find out that you guys are the fairy and heroes that I've been hearing about in this prophecy. We're kind of veterans at dealing with prophecies by now, aren't we?
About that, has anything bad happened in the Metropole? We heard about an evil dragon. Did it make a mess here too?
It sure did. Apparently, for whatever reason, he went for the stars above the city recently. Literally just flew up and started snatching them out of the sky.
If I was a dragon, I'd do that.
Luckily, the guards responded quickly and stopped the dragon from taking them back to his lair. Unfortunately, though, he dropped them before he flew off. Now they're scattered all around the Metropole.
Yeah, I picked up a few of them.
I've been out trying to retrieve them, but I only managed to get one of them before you showed up. Oh, I didn't ask yet. What brings you to the Metropole anyway?
Oh, Paimon can explain.
I see. So, you want to consult the Oracle of the Goddess of Prophecy?
Do you know how we can do that, Miss Navia?
Well, the goddess's statue is indeed at the top of the castle. I can take you up there. However, I've heard from the citizens here that the goddess hasn't given out any new revelations in a very long time.
She probably got bored and left.
Really? But Grandpa Almond told us that he received his prophecy from the goddess.
Oh, that's probably because the prophecy about the hero of Simulonka has been around for a very long time. But recently, people realized that the goddess didn't reveal anything about what's supposed to happen after peace has been restored.
Hey, Brave, how you doing today?
Okay.
Still, can't hurt to try your luck. And maybe you can help me get rid of the invaders while we're at it.
Invaders? So the dragon's not your only problem?
Right. The forest isn't the only place where strange things have been happening to the residents. Have you come across the gift from the Goddess of Prophecy yet?
You mean the protection magic that stops them from coming to harm? We saw it in action.
Yep, that's the one. Over the past little while, this magic has been triggering far more frequently. We don't know if it's simply because the Metropole has grown a lot more dangerous, or if there's a deeper reason behind it. Some residents find themselves getting stuck in a place and unable to move. Others start repeating the same thing over and over again, like they're trapped in some kind of loop.
Those guys look like tax collectors.
If we were to use clockwork toys as an analogy, could it be that the tracks have eroded, or the gears have slid out of place?
I'd be better if my house weren't full of fleas. We've been free of fleas ever since we adopted Bernie. But, she still had some when she came from the rescue. But, yeah. My caregiver apparently has gotten fleas in their home. And so, the fleas, traveled here in their clothes and are now infesting my home. Truly, fleas are the gift that just keeps on giving.
That's exactly right, Nilu. That's basically what's happening. Anyway, some of the monsters outside the city saw this as an opportunity to launch an invasion.
I certainly hope that your home is filled with less fleas than mine. Yeah, I'll be okay. I looked it up, and fleas can transmit disease to humans, but typically not in this area. So that's one thing. They did infect one of my cats with some kind of virus, so we had to go to the vet. But now they all have been treated, and I have covered every inch of the carpet in diatomaceous earth. So that should spell an untimely disaster for whatever fleas have decided to inhabit this room.
But we didn't see a single monster on our way here.
That's because I already took care of most of them over the past couple of days. Of the remaining few, we trapped some of them inside the castle and chased the rest back out of the city.
Okay, so to summarize, not only has the magic here gotten all messed up, but the dragons also knocked some of the stars out of the sky, plus there's a bunch of monsters in the city!
I already took care of the monsters, and I picked up the stars. Yeah, so I figured I'd relax for a little bit while doing this, more of this summer event.
Sounds like there's a lot more to fix here than in the Forest of Blessings.
Well, defeating the dragon and the monsters should be straightforward enough. But how do we fix the magic?
Supposedly, the goddess has had it all planned out for ages. One of her oldest prophecies says this.
Have you built Venti yet? Well, technically Venti still has the build we made for Venti originally. So Venti has technically been built the whole time, I think.
Go and push the gear that connects up to the starry sky. When that time comes, I shall dance and return the tracks beneath my people's feet back to the stars in the sky.
Have you finished up the summer event yet, Brave?
Huh? But weren't the tracks the gift that she gave to her people in the first place? Does that mean she plans to take the gift back?
That's what the prophecy seems to be saying, yes. So, as a result, some people are against turning the gear, despite what the prophecy says, since they fear a future where they no longer enjoy the goddess's protection.
This must be how all children with helicopter parents feel.
But letting this drag on isn't the answer either, is it?
No, and I think they know that. But they're just too afraid to take that final, terrifying step. They're still hoping there might be an alternative solution.
You know, I haven't played with Venti and my team for quite a while. 'Cause, like, no real reason, to be honest. I'll test him out, though, and then we can see how well he is.
And go turn the gear ourselves. But... Exactly. You know me well. And that's why you're my partner.
I don't remember dating you.
I want to get as many people on my side as possible. At the end of the day, this is their city, and they should have the right to decide its future.
I mean, that logic checks out, but I gotta say, as somebody who only recently realized that they've had curly hair their whole life and have just abused it into a mess, I resent Navia for having perfect curls. Those are so hard to do.
Ooh, spoken like a true wise king, Navia.
I am the boss of Spina di Rosula, after all. This may be my first time as a king, but there are a few similarities between the two roles. Traveler, Paimon, Miss Nilu, would you be willing to lend me your support? With your help, I'm confident we'll be able to find the most frictionless way to resolve the problems plaguing this city.
Nilo for president, or Navia for president.
Not gonna lie, your majesty is definitely growing on me.
Alright, this is the start of Navia's hostile takeover of Fontaine.
Seriously, like we'd ever say no. We're your friends. No need to ask us so formally in the future.
Yeah, right?
I'm happy to help too. This is a beautiful city, and just like the Forest of Blessings, I would love to see it return to normal as soon as possible.
Male titles, women just wear them better.
Ah, great. As the king of Constellation Metropole, I extend to you my gratitude. All right, everyone, follow me. I'll show you the way to the goddess statue at the top of the Metropole. And stay close. You don't want to get lost in my castle. It's huge.
What is that one character called? Well, I don't have her, so I don't know why I'm looking. Fish. The one that can't crit. The mermaid one. Anyway, I think she would probably make a good president. Can I... Oh, nope. Couldn't sneak around.
Huh? What's this?
Wait. This looks like the star I found earlier. I told the guards to place it near the goddess statue. Maybe they ran into some trouble up there. Guess we'd better hurry.
Do I get to pick up the star, though? Dang, someone snatched it from me. Guess I need to go this way. Ah, yeah, Kokomi, that's it. Thank you, Brave. My brain cells are on vacation. I was worried I went up too high, but no, this looks right.
Drat! I can't move.
What happened?
What did
Your
happen?
Majesty, this conservative radical, he attacked us. He threw the star from the Astral Garden and even stole the magic thread linking the Oracle Pillars. But just as we were about to arrest him, the goddess's magic activated, and now we can't move.
This is actually quite funny.
No! Nobody touch the celestial gear!
What's an oracle pillar?
You need to use it to pray to the goddess. I'll explain later. First, let's help these guys.
Not the terrorists, surely. Alright, so if I stand here, nothing happens. Am I supposed to hit these? Yes. Okay. Okay. Alright, so now... Ha 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 ha! I got you now. What? He was glued to the floor.
Halt!
It's okay. Let him go.
But, Your Majesty...
Even if we catch up to him now, we won't be able to change his mind, much less quell the fear that many others like him are feeling. All it would do is turn him further against us.
So just letting him steal national relics is a great alternative, I guess.
Understood, Your Majesty. Also, this is the magic thread he was holding from the Oracle Pillars. Your Majesty, what should we...
Ah, please give that to the traveler over there. I believe they have some questions for the goddess.
Okay, well they didn't get to keep the loot, so I guess it's...
Yes,
I
Your
guess this
Majesty.
is fine.
So, what do we do with this exactly?
See those oracle pillars over there? Just use the magic thread to connect them together in a specific pattern, and the goddess of prophecy will answer your prayers.
Oh, hey Loki. So nice of you to drop by and completely block my screen. Why don't you sit down? Yes, that's right. Make yourself comfortable.
Oh, sounds easy enough. Let's give...
Alright. As Paimon said, let's give it a try. So... I don't know what shape to make, though. Maybe I'll make a hat. That seems like something I'd do. No! How could you? How do I restart this? Can I just... I didn't want to do that. But I have no choice but to continue, I suppose. I think Venti is probably okay, to be honest. Let me look. Let's see. Crit rate and crit damage seems fine. I got 60% animo damage bonus. Maybe it was Primogem shaped. Oh, I didn't think of that. That said, how do I restart this? Oh, I didn't realize this was also a pillar. Yeah, I think it is Primogem shaped. I think you're right. You can hit the Oracle pillar to reset it. Okay. So the Oracle pillar... There we go. Yeah, no, I think it is a star. I think you're right there. Also, hey, Grace, how you doing? What is a dweeb? A dweeby? I guess it's just a cuter dweeb? I am somewhat disappointed that this is not in the shape of a witch hat, though. At least I gotta pick up another star, though.
It worked!
To which course of fate do you seek answers, my child of Simulanka?
Probably this.
The hero from another world, supported by their companions, shall restore peace to this world. Go and push the gear that connects up to the starry sky. When that time comes, I shall dance and return the tracks beneath my people's feet back to the stars in the sky.
So, won't answer anything about how to leave and won't answer anything about the future.
So, Miss Navia was right. The goddess of prophecy didn't tell us anything about the future.
Yeah, Brave, I'm glad you said that, because I was full-on gonna make a witch's hat.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just have to play it by ear.
Then first, we have to restore the sky back to its original state by putting the stars back in their positions. Let me do a quick count.
You counted all the stars?
All right. Adding in the ones we picked up on the way here, I think that's all of them. Let's go hang these stars back up in the sky.
I'm wondering if I, skipped some of the story because I killed off all the monsters ahead of seeing this scene, but, it's probably fine.
In the sky? How do we get up there?
Oh, I got us covered. We will, of course, be taking the Aerial Express.
Is that a flying train?
Your perceptions are greatly appreciated, Brave.
Hey, you already took a train that runs on water. Is a flying train really that much weirder?
That train had tracks, okay?
At least the Maritime Express still runs on a track.
Oh no, I'm thinking like Paimon. My brain cells have really been dying, huh?
Oh, come on, don't worry about it. This train has been blessed by the goddess of prophecy. Its whole purpose is to protect the Metropole skies. It took me a lot of effort to find it, you know. I don't think anyone's used it in, 100 years.
100 years? Are you sure it's safe? Let's not forget that the Goddess of Prophecy's magic has been going haywire recently.
It's fine, Paimon. We still have our hang gliders. If it explodes in the air, we'll just ride the wind to safety.
Well, it's not like we have any other options. Unless you want to do the honors, Paimon. Fancy flying up there on your own?
No, thank you. It's way too high up. Oh, wait, Nilu. You've got a feel for how magic works here. Can you do your thing and sense if this train is the real deal?
I can try. Yes, I can sense traces of magic, but it's different from the kind I felt in the forest, so I don't know.
Hey, Alex, welcome to the stream. I don't mind if you show me your venti. You could also post the link. I should warn you, I'm not playing very long today, so I probably don't have time for, like, co-op. I got a birthday to do in, like, half an hour, but I definitely wouldn't mind looking over your venti. Korichi is actually better at it. I'd probably send the link to them. I bully Korichi into building all my characters for me.
Okay, fine. Guess there's only one way to find out.
That's the spirit. I'll come with you. Miss Nilu, will you be joining us?
I think I'll stay behind. That way, if something does go wrong, you'll have someone on the ground to get you some help.
That makes sense. If the train does break down, you can make us a giant origami crane to come bail us out. Or if a crane's too difficult, a finch could work.
Sure. Actually, do I have you on my friends list, Brave? I feel like I do, and then I just am not sure what username is yours. Because then I could look at your character if they're on your show-off screen. What is that sparkly thing? Alright, where's the airplane anyway? Oh, here it is. Alright. All aboard the Astral Express. The Aerial Express. Okay.
Choo-choo! Aerial Express moving out.
This is kind of cute.
Oh, it really is flying!
What an amazing feeling. I've never been on a flying train before.
I have.
Whee!
Paimon hasn't, but I have. In Star Rail. Oh. Am I supposed to, like...
That should do it. On to the next location.
Okay, so that was one of them. How many of them do I have? Oh, I can't actually open my inventory like this. Alright. Been getting these pretty fast.
High up. Don't look down. Don't look down.
Why don't look down? It's a nice view,
Hang
actually.
in there, Paimon. The hard part's nearly over. After that, it's downhill all the way.
That's okay, Alex.
Paimon wants to hear.
Yeah, it's just, it's kind of, it's like a gotcha game. No! Okay, I think I need to jump. There we go. Oh, phew. I thought I missed it.
Okay, let's get back down.
Yeah, so this is a... Even if you had played this game, if you haven't played the summer event, you would probably still have no idea what was going on. They do a big summer event every summer. This one's a lot different than previous ones, though. Previously, we always go on an island. This time, we're going to Toyland.
Great job! It looked like it all went smoothly.
Yeah, and it was an absolute blast, too. You gotta ride with us next time, Miss Nilu.
Huh? I'm okay. Thanks for...
Nilo is afraid of heights confirmed.
Halt! What do you think you're doing?
Get out of my way!
What's going on?
Your Majesty, there!
Let us through!
Conservatives. Radical conservatives.
Stay back!
It's okay. Let them through.
Your Majesty, could we please ask you not to turn the gear that connects up to the sky?
And why is that?
As you have seen, the goddess's gift is very important to us. It keeps us from harm and protects our very lives.
Some of us, we just aren't ready to lose that protection.
I see. I understand.
Huh? Your Majesty, do you mean...
This one is actually on a lot of different platforms. I don't know if it is on the Switch. It's on PC for sure. It's on PlayStation and Xbox for sure. I wonder, it might be on the Switch too. I haven't checked.
I won't turn that gear. Not until you're ready.
What?
I've said before that the Metropole belongs to the people, and they should have the right to decide its future.
I say we hold a vote.
But let me ask you this. How do you plan to solve the issues we are currently facing?
Well, we'll start by rescuing the people that have gotten stuck. And then we'll find a way to figure out the true cause of this crisis.
And have you made any headway on that? The true cause, I mean.
Unfortunately not.
Hey, you little...
I'm sorry, my friend, but it's the truth.
You have friends and family that have been affected, don't you? That have gotten stuck?
Duh.
I understand your concerns. But if we let this drag on for much longer, the situation may well get worse. More and more people will be frozen by the goddess's magic.
Yes, but if we turn that gear now, all the tracks in this city will disappear.
I do not understand that sentence, Soda. Or Brave.
I know this is a hard decision to make. But have you ever thought about why the goddess might have made things this way in the first place?
Huh?
Why do you think she might decide to take back her gift and stop revealing further prophecies about the future?
Are you saying she has abandoned us?
No. Quite the opposite, in fact.
What do you mean?
The goddess dearly loves this world and all the people of Simulanka. And because she loves you so much, she wants you to be able to choose your own path. Every parent hopes their child will have a happy and carefree life. But if they're overprotective, then all they'll manage to do is keep their child trapped. If a mother bird lets her baby ride on her wings for too long, her child will never learn how to fly. Perhaps the goddess of prophecy has always known that one day she'll have to let go.
I have never heard of any bird that flies with its babies on its back. I kind of want to see if that's a thing, but I feel like it's not a thing.
Children can only become independent if they're allowed to form their own opinions, make their own decisions, and deal with the consequences on their own. Only then will they be able to continue their journey alone, even after their parents are gone.
But we've relied on the goddess's protection for so long. We don't know what it's like to go it alone. We don't know if we have what it takes.
Are you kidding me? I think you've proven yourselves more than capable of that.
What do you mean?
You made a call in a time of crisis, and you've come all this way to talk to me. Even the guards couldn't stop you. That must have taken a lot of courage.
Navia is so good at talking to people like they're children.
But we only did it because we were scared.
Why you set out on the journey doesn't matter. What matters is that you've proven you can choose your own path.
My friend, I fear our king is right. It is time for us to face our fears.
What? But we...
We can't go on living like this. Living in fear. Look at what it's driven you to do. You threw away a star personally created by the goddess of prophecy herself. You once revered her more than any of us. And I think the king is right. She hasn't abandoned us. So, why don't we put our trust in her one more time?
You know, I thought they had facial expressions, but I think the conservatives are just literally the only people with eyebrows.
I don't care anymore. Do what you want.
Aw, he laughed.
I'm sorry about my friend. That's just how he is. Always had a terrible temper. Please accept my apology for his impudent behavior.
You're so much more reasonable, but your eyebrows are just as angry.
Is it just me, or has he accepted the goddess's prophecy?
I think so. Not that you'll ever hear him admit it out loud. Your Majesty, please turn the gear that connects up to the sky.
So, you've made up your mind? About giving up the goddess's gift?
Yes, I've made up my mind. But maybe losing the gift isn't what this is about anymore. Because we've gained something too. You have given us courage.
Well said. I am proud of your decision. Now, gather around, everyone, and join me as we make the night sky of this wonderful city turn once more.
Yeah, right? Like, I feel you, Alex. Also with, like, the bug, or, like, the aquatic birds, yeah. Like ducks and swans and geese. Alright, turn those gears. That actually looks pretty cool. Whoa. Oh my gosh, is this whole place a music box? And that's the dancing thing on the music box? It looks nice, though. What's up, Brave?
So the stars hanging in the sky, they're music notes.
This entire metropole is a huge music box! That's incredible!
How do you feel?
A little scared and uncertain. But for some reason, I feel a lot more at ease. It's as if some kind of huge weight has been lifted from my shoulders.
Figured out any next steps?
To be honest, not really. But maybe I can start by having a heart-to-heart with that stubborn friend of mine.
I have an idea. If you don't know what to do, why don't you start by helping the people around you?
You mean the people who got stuck because of the goddess's magic?
Shouldn't they all be free by now?
I mean, anyone and everyone who needs your help. By helping others, you'll eventually find your own path. Trust me, I have experience in this.
What kind of experience, Your Majesty?
Yes. We'll need a formal organization with a catchy name before we go out and start helping people. Why don't we call it the Spina di Rosula?
Spina di Rosula?
Ooh, or even the Spina di Rosula di Simulanka. Yeah, that's catchy.
Kinda long.
Wow, big expansion for this Spina.
I'm guessing, Brave, you maybe messaged me, but I'm trapped in a cutscene.
Spina di Rosula. I like it. It's a great name. Let's do as Your Majesty suggests.
Well then, how about I appoint you as the head of the Spina in Simulanka? While I'm off fighting the dragon with the other heroes, it'll be your responsibility to work with the guards and take good care of the people in the metropole.
You gonna pay him, though?
What? You're planning on fighting the dragon? But no, Your Majesty, you must reconsider.
He's right. Your Majesty, you can't.
Ah, sorry, Brave, I can't see it quite yet.
How are you two on the same side all of a sudden?
I'll escape the cutscene one day.
Perhaps Your Majesty is unaware of this. The Great Dragon suddenly broke out from the Titanium mines one day and tore the end of the world to pieces.
Oh no.
After that, it spat out a strange fog that surrounded a whole island. No one knows what lies beyond the fog, and no one knows what has become of that poor island.
Before Your Majesty arrived, we dispatched many soldiers to fight the dragon, but none came back alive.
So did that mean some of them came back dead?
Yikes. Sounds worse than we thought.
Isn't that all the more reason for us to go? There could still be guards trapped there, waiting for someone to rescue them.
King Navia is right. We cannot simply stand by and watch as the people of this world suffer.
Very well. Though I have not served by your side for very long, Your Majesty. 2 days is enough for me to have learned that once your mind is set, any attempts to change it are futile.
You're a pretty good judge of character.
He probably didn't mean that as a compliment.
Since you're serious about this, I won't try and stop you. There's only one way to reach the end of the world, and that's by taking the Maritime Express.
Oh, right. So there's a line going there too?
Yes, it was originally built to serve the workers commuting to the Titanium mines, but it has been abandoned since the dragon attack. I'll tell the conductor to wait for you at the platform by the side gate to the Metropole first thing tomorrow morning. You're embarking on an extremely dangerous adventure. Please be careful, Your Majesty and friends.
Oh, thank you for your concern. While I'm gone, I leave the Metropole in your capable hands.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Just call me boss from now on. That's what everyone in the Spina calls me, and it's what I'm used to.
So I have to call you boss too? I thought Your Majesty was growing on you.
So, the plan for tomorrow is journey across the ocean, make it to the end of the world, and defeat a dragon. Ooh, that's an adventure and a half. Do all storybook heroes have to work this hard?
At least we'll get to see some amazing scenery along the way, right? Besides, we'll have each other. It'll be a shared experience that we'll never forget.
Plus, we're pretty well equipped for a classic heroes versus dragon story. We got Miss Nilu as our magic caster, and I guess I'm the melee warrior who leads the charge?
And I guess I'm the therapist who therapizes the dragon.
Paimon can definitely see that. Anyway, those are tomorrow's problems. Right now, all Paimon wants is to eat a proper meal, because worst case scenario, if Paimon ends up getting eaten by a dragon, she wants to do it on a full stomach. And something about the end of the world doesn't sound like a great place for food options.
Yeah, that's fair. Probably just like a gas station with very suspicious egg sandwiches.
Well, the origami animals in the forest only drink magic tonic. What do the toy people here in Constellation Metropole eat?
Vegetable oil and sawdust, I think.
Gross. Don't worry, Paimon, I've still hoarded a lot of food. Alright. Well, it is almost time for me to go. But let's check the chat, shall we? I don't see an amber. Alright. Well, I may have to check out your venti next time then. On account of I have... Can I stand on this? Disappointing. I have a birthday that I must go to. I will leave you with Risley's handsome face. And... UID in the chat. Okay, let me look real quick. I wonder if it was censored, because I don't see it. But if you want my UID, 600-658-592. And then you can send me a friend request. We can do it again, compare Ventis next time. If we're gonna compare Ventis, we gotta have Korichi with us. He's the min-maxer. Oh-ho! This time I'm seeing the numbers. Okay. Let's go to... Oh, that's the wrong button. Okay, so... Search by UID. 641497 FF1. Okay. There. I have added you. Oh, wait. I should have looked at your Venti from that screen. 64. Although, really, I do think Korichi is better at tweaking builds than me. There we go. Certainly have a lot of crit damage. I think, in general, a good rule of thumb is that you want half as much crit rate as you have crit damage. So if you have 100 crit damage, you want to have at least 50 crit rate. Whoa, that is a lot of energy recharge. Yeah, so off of my very basic method of characters, that is a lot of crit damage. So I'd say, like, more crit rate, less energy recharge, and more animo. But of course, your Venti is just as handsome as anybody's. Venti looks pretty good. Only one hip window. Why? I feel like there should be two. So yeah, that, you were asking about Venti's build? I think that you'll be good once you just swap out some of your energy recharge for crit rate. Maybe add some animo damage bonus if you want. What did artifact set? Yeah, you got a good set on him, though. This one is a good set. Favonius Warbow? I actually don't know if that one's any good. 666? Not bad. Yeah. Mondstadt characters? That's fair. I mean, Mondstadt characters are kind of the ones that we met first, chronologically. Yeah. No, actually, you can't dress up the characters in this game. There are occasionally skins, though. So, for example, who do I have that has a skin? I think there's almost no husbando skins. Alright, so this is the skin of Diluc, and this is his normal outfit, right? You get him in black, and you get him in red. I think he looks quite good with the high ponytail. Isn't Kea the only other male character that has a skin? Yeah, we got normal Kea, looking good. And then we have Prince Kea, looking real good, honestly. Ah, yeah, I actually am about to log off because I have things to do. I have fleas to exterminate, and I have people to congratulate today. Oh, yeah, the world level. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think they do limit lower level people can't join higher level. Higher level, I think, can join lower level. But is it only within one level of difference? Or is it you just get debuffed? In either case, you will get there. I've got the world level maxed out at 8. Alright. With that, I leave you with... Yeah, maybe next time, Brave. I definitely wouldn't mind seeing them. I actually do think I have the Amber and the... Yeah, Amber and Jean both got free skins. Doesn't Jean have, like, multiple skins, though? So this is the original Amber, and then this is the censorship Amber. Because China does not approve of too big of a boob window. There's not too much different than them, but I do think that Amber looks better with the red. Yeah. Official... Let's see here. Oh, I almost pressed the wrong button. No, I don't want to do that. Shop, right? Yeah, so you can see all the skins here. I actually have these, because I just happen to have them. And I don't think I have any of these characters, which is why I haven't bothered getting any of their skins. Well, yes, she is always wearing red, but she has more red, right? Like, this is more red than the old one. See? I guess the jacket is less red, but everything else is more red. Alright, I'll look at Jean as well. Jean is actually built. There we go. Oh, not fully, though. That's okay. Yeah, so Jean actually has original Jean, and then censorship Jean, and then the summer outfit Jean. Personally, I'm a big fan of censorship Jean. I just think Jean looks really good in a suit, but I think it's kind of a weird choice that they decided to, like, show her armpits only, right? Like, I guess in this one, she also is just wearing cuff arms, which I gotta say, in real life, almost impossible to keep those up. As a former cosplayer, I feel like they should have just let her have long sleeves. But somebody out there likes armpits and is very happy about this. So, alright. Yeah, I think that those are the skins. We've shown off all the skins. Risley skin when? Honestly, he is my favorite. Okay. Well, thank you all for joining me, but I must continue my war against fleas, and I also must wish some people a happy birthday. Thanks for joining.